All right, so you're trying to land a data analyst or data science job, but you don't feel the most confident in your skills, especially to get through like the technical interviews. So here you are watching YouTube tutorial after tutorial, but that alone isn't gonna cut. I mean, you got the right idea, but you're missing one crucial step. You actually have to apply the things that you learn. Research has shown that active recall is one of the most effective techniques for long-term learning. So after watching that tutorial, you need to actually test your knowledge and apply it to whatever use case you need. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Godwins. I'm a recent grad who's naive enough to think he can break into tech. So on this channel, I'm documenting everything I'm doing to make sure I have the best chance and just sharing some advice I wish I knew maybe a year ago. I wouldn't say I have the strongest technical background. I actually majored in biology, but I was lucky enough to actually get some hands-on experience with tech. I didn't have the easiest time getting a job after graduating, but that's kind of the nature of the market right now. To give myself the best chance, I try to learn as many skills that I could that I didn't learn during my internships or in classes on my own, and master them enough to feel confident putting them on a resume. Being able to put that on the resume isn't enough. So once you get to the interview, you need to actually be able to showcase that you know what you're talking about. So using this technique, I was able to learn JavaScript, TypeScript, SQL, Power Query, and get my AWS certification, all from YouTube tutorials. For example, for SQL, during my undergraduate research project, I watched like a 10 or 15 hour tutorial just on the basics of SQL. That gave me the tools and terminologies that I needed, but I didn't actually master the language until I applied it to my research project. For that summer, I felt confident putting it on my resume, and during interviews, I can actually talk about my applications of SQL and not just say, oh, I watched a YouTube tutorial on it. And the same thing for JavaScript and TypeScript. I watched quick tutorials on those languages, and then over the course of 5 weeks, I was able to build 5 different AI projects with them. So yeah, that's the secret. It's really not much of a secret. To sum it up, basically, you can watch that tutorial, but it's not gonna stick until you actually use it. And you may be thinking, oh, I don't have a job, I don't have anything to actually apply it to, but this is when you come up with your own use cases. Whether that be full-scale projects that you actually use to build a portfolio and eventually use on your resume, or it could just be mini projects. Once you watch that tutorial, just make sure to turn around and actually use it. Again, the job market is looking a little bleak right now, but just stay encouraged, keep grinding, you got this. If you're interested in cloud computing, just learning more about it, or getting your certificate, check out this video on how I got my AWS certification. And if you want some general productivity hacks, check out this video. Anyways, that's it for me. Good luck, and I'll see you guys next time.